This is Sneaker Gears. My name is Levi. Welcome to another Performance Gears preview on the KD11. Now, the KD11 is something I'm really excited for, and it looks like Nike is not stopping in 2018 as far as coming out with a hit after a hit. And they're coming out with a full knit upper, finally, as well as combining, now we got React with Zoom. Alright, so we've already seen React with Lunar in the Kobe 360, and this is something that is absolutely next level if you haven't seen my review on it. It is completely cushioned, amazingly well. Court feel, has some bounce. I love this shoe. The only reason I haven't played in it more is because it is a $200 shoe and I'm reviewing other sneakers. Otherwise, this is the one I really want to put on if I just have a choice. Actually, it's between this and the Jordan 32 with that solid traction. But you're getting that React cushion, which they've done really well in this guy. But if you noticed, a lot of people's first reaction with React cushioning is with the Hyper Dunk 2017 with React. Now, the React cushioning on this was god-awful. But what I've done is I've been able to take our Sneaker Gears Velocity insole, which is going to give you that very similar bounce, put it on top of this React, and this thing is phenomenal. Once you put that bouncy cushioning, which is going to be very similar to that Zoom Air that you're getting, that React, when it is used as a solid platform, works really well. So if you're wondering how the cushion is going to be on it, I've been playing with this setup for a few, probably the last 2 weeks now, and you can take a shoe that's actually really good, that's missing some cushion, throw in that full-length Velocity insole, and you got a game changer. So Nike is pretty much doing the same thing, where people are wondering, how is that React cushioning going to work? Now, if they're using it as that carrier, which seems like they are, and they're putting that Zoom Air on top, I think they got a winner. Now, whenever you're talking about full-length Zoom Air, it's hard to do it wrong. One of the original full-length Zoom Air shoe was the BB, or basketball, Nike Zoom. This thing had full-length Zoom right underfoot, where you had the insole, you had Zoom Air. These things are super comfortable, even by today's standards, what, 20 years later or plus? Same thing, Jordan 31. They did full-length Zoom Air. These things are super comfortable. You can talk about the traction and support, but the cushion has been spot on. I don't think anybody has any complaints, especially if you're just wearing casually. Then, something a little bit older, but you have Zoom Air just under foam, so not maybe directly underfoot, was the original Hyper Rev. This, again, another shoe that was just really comfortable. Anytime you have full-length Zoom, you're going to have a really smooth transition. You're never going to have an area where you can't feel the cushion in the forefoot or the mid. It's full length. It's in the name. You're doing it right, and especially when you're putting it on top. So the KD11 looks to have full-length Zoom Air on top of the React. Now, it is encased, so that React may be a little bit more firm, but it's going to need that to actually support that zoom so you feel that bounce. Now, as far as feeling bounce, I think the KD9 is probably the bounciest shoe ever made. Like, this thing is just really, really crazy bouncy. The LeBron 15 is giving you most of that, but I think it plays a lot quicker, so that's why I like it a lot better. I think a lot of other folks agree, whereas, and the flexibility is there. But if you're looking for just straight bounce, this took the LeBron 10 to the next level. So if you're looking for that bounciness, I really think they're going to get close, but maybe not as good as the KD9. Now, the KD9 and KD10 did have that knit upper, but if you notice, the KD11 is going full length knit all the way around and kind of putting support areas. And I'm really happy to say they've switched from that lacing pattern, where on the KD9, KD10, or this is the KD9 Elite, the lacing went from the bottom, so the support on those was really lacking. So hopefully with a more traditional lace structure with the support around the shoe, you're going to get much better support than what you had in the past from the KD11. So Nike has a huge lineup this year where pretty much everything is phenomenal. It's tough to go from the PG2 to the Kyrie 4 to the Jordan Why Not, the Chris Pauls. You work your way up. The LeBron Soldiers are probably the only letdown on that side, but then even on the high end, when you're talking about your Kobe 360, then you're coming down to LeBron 15, the Jordan 32. Now we're going to have the KD11. I think KD11 is going to come in as the most cushioned shoe. So it's not the most supportive. It's not going to be, I guess, the best traction. We'll see how that, because you got to play in that. I don't think it's going to be the best lockdown, but they're going for the most cushion. And I think that Zoom Air with that React combo is going to give them just that, and it's something all new. So I don't mind paying that little extra, or Nike evolving and giving something we haven't had before. So the KD11 should be a hit. Last but not least, it's just style. I don't know if y'all seen the different colorways coming out. They have the Oreo colorway, the initial launch of the blue colorway. There's a gentleman on Instagram, I'll put the link here below, who does different setups and what it could look like. And I think the silhouette just looks really amazing and gives them a really clean canvas for them to do what they want. Now, I really hope he wears the KD11 for the championship, where he can break something out that really makes a difference. So if he wins, maybe we'll get a nice colorway. But I'm excited for the KD11. The KD10, I couldn't even fit in it. Just the width of my foot, no matter what I wore, whether it was a 12, 12 and a half, 13, 14, I couldn't get anything to fit with my foot. And then on top of that, when I did buy it and ended up returning it, the cushion for me was just lacking. LeBron 15 is better, and the KD9 was better. So there was really no spot for that KD10 to do anything for anything or anybody's playing style that I would recommend. So the KD11, I'm excited to see what that max cushion feels like, as well as something that just looks good that you can wear on and off court. Guys, hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully I answered some questions that have come out. Right now, I believe the price point is going to be staying right in that $150 price point. There's not an official release, but generally it's right around that July, August. If I have more updates, I'll definitely try to post that. But this is Levi with Sneaker Gears. Really appreciate y'all, and I'll see you soon.